Well, good morning. This is Pastor Brian. I thought I would take a moment and come to you with another note from me as we enter into the new year. I know many of us have got to see some snow that either we were very excited about or perhaps we were a little less than excited about having the snow. I know here at my house we had a little less than an inch of snow, and then we received a nice coating of ice on top of that, but it's beginning to melt pretty well here this morning. But as we entered into the new year, we started off with first a challenge to ourselves to introduce someone to the good news of Jesus Christ within the year 2025. And then last week, we talked about what will we write in our chapter of our lives as we strive to serve the Lord in 2025. And everyone was given a small notebook to record notes along those lines. Now, in this week, we come together to remember Jesus' baptism and to reaffirm our own baptisms. And as part of this remembering, I think it's important to see the words of Isaiah the prophet and remember how God views us. In Isaiah 43:4, the prophet wrote the words of God that because you are precious in my sight and honored, and I love you, I give people in return for you, nations in exchange for your life. Do not fear, for I am with you. I will bring your offspring from the east and from the west. I will gather you. I think those are wonderful words to remember of God's love for us. And then as we continue on, we will have this service of reaffirmation of our baptisms. But in this time, we should recall the time and remember when Jesus was baptized by John in the Jordan, that when he was baptized, it said in Luke's gospel that the heavens were open and the Holy Spirit came on him in bodily form like a dove. And there was a loud voice from heaven that said, "You are my son, whom I dearly love. In you I find happiness." And as we come into this time remembering all that Jesus has done for us in our lives, and we remember our baptisms, although some of us may have been baptized as an infant and may struggle to remember that, we can reflect, though, on the central command, if you will, from our baptismal covenant in the Methodist Church, which says, as members of this congregation, you will faithfully participate in its ministries by your prayers, your presence, your gifts, your service, and your witness. And so in this new year, we're pushing outward to be better witnesses to Jesus Christ in our community. I would encourage you to be careful and stay safe with the possibility of ice on our roads or sidewalks or back roads in particular in this time, and be sure to continually check on our social media, in our group emails, and other on our website, and for other communications about whether we're having services or not, due to the cold temperatures and the possibility of ice. May God's blessing be with you. Pastor Brian saying goodbye for now until we see each other soon.